friends. IACE BRAHMASTRA 3 days complete చేసుకున్నాం. This is the 4th day. మనం ఎర్రర్ లొకేషన్ 4th part లో ఉన్నాం. మిత్రమా, ఈ వీడియో 30 to 35 minutes with 15 bits మీ ముందుకు వస్తుంది. అదేవిధంగా మరికొన్ని రూల్స్ కూడా ఎర్రర్ లొకేషన్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేసేటప్పుడు కొన్ని రూల్స్ చెప్పడం జరుగుతుంది. ఎర్రర్ లొకేషన్ కంప్లీట్ అయిన తర్వాత కూడా కొన్ని రూల్స్ చెప్పడం జరుగుతుంది. 35 minutes 30 minutes ఇచ్చినటువంటి ఈ యొక్క వీడియోని, అందులో ఉన్న రూల్స్ని ఒక పేపర్ ఒక పెన్ దగ్గర ఉంచుకొని ఎప్పటికప్పుడు ఆ రూల్స్ని రైట్ డౌన్ చేసుకోవాల్సిందిగా కోరుతున్నాను. అగైన్, ఆఫ్టర్ ద కంప్లీషన్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ ద రూల్స్, దీస్ రూల్స్ విల్ బి ప్రొవైడెడ్ ఇన్ ఏ PDF ఫార్మాట్. దానికన్నా ముందుగా ఈనాటి IACE బ్రహ్మాస్త్ర అనే ఈ ప్రోగ్రాం ద్వారా మీ ముందుకు మరికొన్ని క్వశ్చన్స్తో రావడం జరుగుతోంది. ఈ యొక్క బ్రహ్మాస్త్ర యొక్క ఉద్దేశం, ఏ ఒక్కరు ఇంగ్లీష్లో ఒక్క మార్కు కూడా కోల్పోకూడదు, అన్ని మార్కులు సాధించాలి అనే ఉద్దేశంతో IACE బ్రహ్మాస్త్ర మీ ముందుకు వస్తుంది. ఎస్ మై డియర్ ఫ్రెండ్స్, లెట్ us see క్వశ్చన్ నెంబర్ 1 ఆఫ్ టుడే. ఒక్కసారి ఆ క్వశ్చన్ని పూర్తిగా చూడండి. Go through the question. Yes, my dear friends, your time is over. Now let us see the question and its error. Coaches have the advantages of draw. Here you can see a problem. Coaches have the advantage of draw on their personal experiences and providing, this is an indication, their players with unique inputs. మిత్రమా, ఆఫ్ అనేటువంటిది ప్రిపోజిషన్ అయి ఉంది. ఆఫ్ అనేటువంటిది ప్రిపోజిషన్ అయి ఉంది. మీకు తెలుసు, ప్రిపోజిషన్ తరువాత వెర్బ్ కనుక అప్లై చేయాలి అనుకున్నట్లయితే దట్ షుడ్ బి వెర్బ్ ప్లస్ ING. ఇదే రూల్గా మనం మాట్లాడుకున్నాం. ప్రిపోజిషన్ తర్వాత వెర్బ్ అప్లై చేయాలి అనుకున్నట్లయితే దట్ షుడ్ బి ప్రిపోజిషన్ ప్లస్ వెర్బ్ ప్లస్ ING. సో దానిని సబ్స్టాన్షియేట్ చేస్తూ అండ్ తర్వాత మనం చూడొచ్చు, ఇక్కడ ప్రొవైడింగ్ అనేటువంటి వెర్బ్ ప్లస్ ING ఉంది. సో దట్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు చేంజ్ ద వెర్బ్ V1 డ్రా. ఈ డ్రా అనే వెర్బ్ని మనం ఇప్పుడు ఏ విధంగా చేంజ్ చేయాలంటే డ్రాయింగ్గా చేంజ్ చేయాలి. దెన్ ఇట్ ఈస్ of drawing on their personal experiences and providing. So and కి తర్వాత providing అనే verb, and కి ముందు drawing అనే verb, ఆ విధంగా చూసినప్పుడు కూడా drawing and providing అనే అర్థం వస్తుంది. సో దట్ ఓవరాల్ గా ఈ యొక్క క్వశ్చన్ కి రూల్ ఏంటయ్యా అంటే దట్ ఈస్ ప్రిపోజిషన్ ప్లస్ వెర్బ్ ప్లస్ ING. మరొకసారి తెలియజేస్తున్నా, ప్రిపోజిషన్స్ తర్వాత వెర్బ్ని అప్లై చేయాలి అనుకున్నట్లయితే ఆ వెర్బ్ ఖచ్చితంగా ఏమై ఉండాలట, వెర్బ్ ప్లస్ ING ఫామ్ అయి ఉండాలి. దిస్ ఈస్ ప్రిపోజిషన్ ప్లస్ వెర్బ్ ప్లస్ ING. నౌ లెట్ us go to the next question. Yes, again it is your time. మీకు సమయం ఇవ్వడం జరిగింది, పూర్తిగా క్వశ్చన్ చదువుకోండి. Yes. Now, it's our time. I will always remember is the problem here. You know that always and usually, naturally, generally, always, usually, often, every day, every month, they take V1, that is a simple present. In that case, I will always remember the advice is wrong. Here we have to apply, that is I always remember. Yes, once we go through the question here, I always remember the advice from my supervisors as I work on phones. Smile, it does not matter that they can't see you, you will sound friendly and happy. It is not I will always remember, it is I always remember. Now my next question. Yes, in the first one, preposition plus verb plus ING. In the second one, usually, naturally, generally, regularly, they take V1, That is the second one. Now we are with the third question. Please go through it. Yes, the time is over for you. Now let me check it. We insisted, but neither Jonah nor her assistant. My dear friends, you know a rule related to neither nor. Neither nor. Neither nor. Yes, what is the rule? Neither nor, either or, not only but also. When these combinations are there, when there are two subjects, neither with one subject nor with another subject, you have to consider the second subject only. Neither nor, either or, not only but also consider the second subject. If the second subject is singular, it is singular. If the second subject is plural, it is plural. In that case, we can say neither Jonah nor her assistant. Neither Jonah nor her assistant. Here you have to consider only this particular subject. You know, her assistant is a singular subject, so that the verb should be singular. That is, my dear friends. Now let us see. We insisted, but neither Jonah nor her assistant is ready to work on Sunday. So that, one more time, neither nor, either or, not only but also, second subject singular aithe singular, plural aithe plural. With neither nor, either or, not only but also, if the second subject is singular, it is singular. If the second subject is plural, it is plural. Yes, let's go to the next question, my dear friends. What is the next question? Yes, my dear friends, this is your question. Yes, ancient artifacts. It may be ARTE or ART is also there in usage. One is in British usage and other one is American usage. There is no problem with that. Are a part of global heritage, no problem. And should not be sold to the highest bidder. Here the question is there with and. When you are using and, yes, if you use again, they should not be sold to the highest bidder, it will be okay. Or otherwise, remove and here and apply which should not be sold to highest bidder. It's about the conjunction. The conjunction. ఏవైతే artifacts ఉన్నాయో వాటిని highest bidder కి అమ్మకూడదు అని చెప్తున్నాడు. So that it is not and, it is which. If you want to be there with and, you can use and they should not be. Yes, my dear friends, shall see now. His comments came after the research group said that its consumer confidence index. Here you see that is a consumer confidence index. Consumer confidence index is singular, so that you have to apply was instead of were. Consumer confidence index were is wrong application. Consumer confidence index was is the right application, because consumer confidence index is singular, so that you have to apply was instead of were. మిత్రమా, మరిన్ని బిట్లు మీరు ప్రయత్నించండి. నాకంటే ముందు కామెంట్లో మీరు ఆన్సర్ పెట్టగలిగితే ఆన్సర్ పెట్టండి. ఎన్ని క్వశ్చన్స్ మీకు కరెక్ట్ అవుతున్నాయో చెక్ చేసుకోండి. దిస్ ఈస్ ద నెక్స్ట్ క్వశ్చన్ ఫర్ యూ. దిస్ ఈస్ ద క్వశ్చన్ ఫర్ యూ. Don't forget, most of the questions are original questions, and that too they are from the previous examinations. These are the questions posed or asked in the previous IBPS examinations. These questions are asked in the previous IBPS examinations. Yes, now let me read it. The opposition disrupted proceedings. No error. The opposition subject disrupted verb proceedings, that is object, in both the houses of parliament. There is no error from the first part and from the second part. For the second consecutive day, that is the wrong application. You can say for the consecutive day or for the second day. No need to apply both the words, so that for the second day is the right answer here. So that consecutive means that is the second day. It is a overstatement. It is a redundant. No need to apply both the words second and consecutive, so that for the second day above the plight of farmers in the country. Now let me go with the next question that is here before you. Yes, write yourself. చదివేటప్పుడు స్లోగా చదవండి, నెమ్మదిగా చదవండి. రీడింగ్ చదవడంలోనే ఆన్సర్ ఉంది. వండర్ఫుల్ బిట్, వండర్ఫుల్ బిట్. చాలా చాలా విషయం ఉంది ఇక్కడ. I missed the last train. Here you are saying last and it is missed, and you know it is yesterday. Yes, yesterday only. So yesterday says using missed is correct. Now we have a problem with the second part and third part. Come on. I missed the last train which I usually catch. Actually every day he catches the same train, so that he is using usually. And you know usually, always, naturally, generally they take V1, so that V1 is there. So this particular adverb usually is related to the verb catch only, so that which I usually catch is correct. There is no error. Now here stay. When ఎప్పుడు స్టే చేయవలసి వచ్చింది? ఎప్పుడు స్టే చేయవలసి వచ్చింది అంటే yesterday. So that we can say here it is not have to stay, it is had to stay. So there is a relation between two sentences. Let me tell you, that is I missed the train and had to stay at the station on my way back home yesterday. My dear friends, I missed the last train past tense, so that I had to stay past tense, yesterday is past tense. But in total sentence law, we have one thing here which I usually catch. That is absolutely right. ఎగ్జామినర్ మిమ్మల్ని కన్ఫ్యూజ్ చేయడానికి ఇవ్వడం జరిగింది. మన దగ్గర ఒక స్టాక్ రూల్ ఒకటి ఉంది, బేసిక్ రూల్. ఇన్ ఏ సెంటెన్స్ ఆల్ ద వెర్బ్స్ షుడ్ బి ఇన్ ద సేమ్ ఫార్మ్. దానిని కనుక ఇక్కడ ఫాలో అయినట్లయితే ఇట్ విల్ బి ఎ బిగ్ ప్రాబ్లం. సో దట్ try to understand the problem, try to understand the sentence, go contextually. What happened actually? I usually catch train X. I usually catch train X means that is yesterday, day before yesterday, today, tomorrow and day after tomorrow. Every day I catch the same express, that it is the same train which I usually catch. Now what happened? That train I missed yesterday. I missed the train. Okay, you missed the train. Then what happened? Yesterday what happened? You know, I had to stay at the station on my way back home yesterday. So that what happened yesterday? That is first point. What happened yesterday? I missed the train and I had to stay. That is not how to, that is had to stay. There the error is. And which I usually catch. He's talking about the train which I usually catch. The train which I usually catch. That means it is my regular act. It is my usual act. So that catch is the correct one. But you have to change how to stay as had to stay. What happened yesterday? I missed the train. Okay. And then what happened? And I had to stay. This yesterday is saying it is missed correct and had to stay correct. You have to make it had to stay, and I usually catch is also correct. So that, my dear friends, I missed the train, the part number 1 correct. Which I usually catch, the part number 2 correct. But what happened yesterday? Yesterday I had to stay. It is not how you have to apply had. A very good bit. A very good bit from the IBPS. From the IBPS to confuse you. One more time. I missed the train which I usually catch and had to stay at the station on my way back home yesterday. That's it, my dear friends. Now, let us see the next question. Come on, Mitrama, this is for you. Come on, my dear friends, go through it. Read it carefully in a slow pace. Yes, my dear friends, even today there are several million people, no error. Even today there are several million people, very good, who do not have, no error, access of banking services. This is the problem. It is access to. The word access takes the preposition to. Access to what? Banking services. Now tell me, services is noun. And what services? Banking. Here banking, verb plus ing used as an adjective. Banking services, services noun. What type of services? Banking, that is an adjective, adjective plus noun. And access, the word takes the preposition to, access to. Yes, my dear friends. Now, question number. We'll see here. You are in the 9th question, I think. Go through it. Read it now carefully. Yes, some people like to do some special work. No error. Some people like to do some special work. No error. Even though it. What is it here? It ఎవరి గురించి మాట్లాడుతోంది మిత్రమా? It lacks resources. No, it is not correct there because we are talking about some people. Some people. When some people is the subject, and for that you can take the pronoun that is they, not it. When you are going to take they, you can and you have to use lack. It is not lacks. Even though they lack resources. Now, ఇప్పుడు మనం దాన్ని మరలా చదువుదాం రండి. Let us go with it. Some people like to do some special work even though they lack resources. Resources లేకపోయినప్పటికీ they want to do some special work. ఓకే, అది ఇట్ అనేటువంటిది ఎర్రర్ మిత్రమా. సమ్ పీపుల్ అనే సబ్జెక్ట్కి ప్రొనౌన్గా మనం ఏం తీసుకున్నాం ఇక్కడ? దే అనేది తీసుకున్నాం. సో దట్ ఇట్ ఈస్ నాట్ లాక్స్, ఇట్ ఈస్ lack. They lack resources. Now, the next question here, it is for you. Yes, it is time to sing a song. It is time to sing a song. Now you can understand why I'm telling that. A group of youngsters has lend. It is not a lend, mitrama. It is a lent. Has lent. A group of youngsters has lent financial assistance. Financial assistance ఇవ్వడంలో గ్రూప్ ఆఫ్ యంగ్స్టర్స్ కలెక్టివ్గా ఉన్నారు కాబట్టి సింగులర్. ఒకవేళ వారు చేసే యాక్షన్లో డివైడ్ అయి ఉన్నట్లయితే దట్ ఈజ్ ప్లూరల్. యు నో ఆల్ కలెక్టివ్ నౌన్స్ ఆర్ సింగులర్స్ when they are collective. All collective nouns are singulars when they are collective. In that manner, it is a financial assistance they are lending. They are collective, so that you can use has, no problem. But the problem is there. Lend, lent, lent. The third form is lent. That what you have to learn here. It is not a lend, it is a lent. You know, send, sent, sent. You know, send, sent, sent. Now tell me what is a spend. Now tell me what is a lend. Tell me what is a bend. Tell me what is a build. Yes, we can read it now. That send, sent, sent, spend, spent, spent, lend, lent, lent, bend, bent, bent, build, built, built. This song you know well. Sing, sang, sung. Yes, yes. Sing, sang, sung, ring, rang, rung, drink, drank, drunk, sink, sank, sunk, swim, swam, swam. Just one more time. Sing, sang, sung, ring, rang, rung, drink, drank, drunk, sink, sank, sunk, swim, swam, swam. Send, sent, spend, spent, lend, lent, bend, bent, build, built. You know, no, new, known, grow, grew, grown, blow, blew, blown, draw, drew, drawn, throw, thrown. I'll give you the list. Leave, left, feel, felt, keep, kept, sleep, slept, creep, crept, weep, wept, sweep, swept. These irregular verbs you should know by singing a song like send, sent, spend, spent, so that lent. Here it should be applied. That is the question. Now, the next question, here it is for you. Yes, my dear friends, we must take regular exercises. No problem. We must take regular exercises. Must tells about the necessity. So that we must take regular exercises. There is no problem. To keep ourselves. It is not ourself, it is ourselves. Let us see. As it is plural, there is no word ourself, it is ourselves. So that, my dear friends, let me read one more time. We must take regular exercises to keep ourselves fit. Now, the question number 13. Yes, my dear friends, you know one thing. Each of the is singular. Each of the, none of the is singular. You know that. One of the boys means among all the boys, only one. That is singular. Each of the rooms means each one of the room. And none of the boys means among all the boys, no one. So that one of them, each of the, none of the, they are singulars. So that, my dear friends, you can see the teachers could not find which one of the students. One of the students is singular, so that you have to apply the singular verb, that is was responsible of breaking the window pane. Okay, you can use responsible for breaking the window pane. All are correct. Now that's the next question for you. Now you can see the other question. Yes, my dear friends. Now shall check it. She was taken with surprise. I felt something wrong there. Let's go. She was taken with surprise. Okay. When she was announced the winner of the national level competition. When she was announced, no problem. The winner of the, no problem. National level competition, no problem. So that the problem is there with. She was taken with surprise is wrong. It should be replaced by. So that she was taken by surprise. It is not taken with surprise. Now the next question. Here it is for you. Wow. Yes. Let me read it. This laboratory of physics is not only equipped with all state-of-the-art instruments, but also with outstanding physicists. My dear friends, neither nor, either or, not only but also, దీనితో మరొక రూల్ ఉందని మర్చిపోవద్దు. నైదర్ తర్వాత ఏ పార్ట్ ఆఫ్ స్పీచ్ అయితే వస్తుందో నార్ తర్వాత కూడా అదే పార్ట్ ఆఫ్ స్పీచ్ రావాలి. ఐదర్ తర్వాత ఆర్ తర్వాత, not only tarvata but also tarvata. When we are using two parts of speech, neither and nor, either and or, not only and but also, they equally share them. So that after neither you have noun means, after nor also you should have noun. Now you shall see, after but also we can find here with outstanding physicists. So that after not only also we should have the same with. So that you can see here, this laboratory of physics is equipped. So that here equipped is wrong. Is equipped, and you have to take not only here. Now not only there. Now let us see that this laboratory of physics is equipped not only with all state-of-the-art instruments, but also with outstanding physicists. Now let me tell you, not only with all state-of-the-art instruments, but also with outstanding physicists. Not only tarvata with kanipistundi, at the same time, but also tarvata kuda. So that we have to write this sentence as this laboratory of physics is equipped not only with. So that the final question of the day, stories have always been used. It is the problem as a powerful tool for communicating vital information from one generation to another. Actually, when have is there, you have to apply the third form of the verb being used. But the problem is, there is always, usually, always, naturally, generally. There you have to apply simple present. Simple present formula is V1 and its passive voice is am, or is, or are plus V3. So that it is in the passive voice, so that you can use that. Stories are always used as a powerful tool. Yes, have been used is a present perfect one. But here you find an adverb saying that the action happens always. Always అనేటువంటి adverb ఉంది కాబట్టి that should be expressed in the present tense. For the present tense, the verb is V1. And what is the passive form for that? Am, is, are plus V3. So that I am taking stories as plural. Stories are used as a powerful tool for communicating vital information from one generation to another. By this, all the 15 questions of the day are over. Yesterday, in the previous class, you learnt 15 rules. Let me explain all the rules one more time, and I'll go for the another 2 to 3 rules. Rule number 1. My dear friends, some of the students commented that they wanted to learn parajumbled. Very soon you will learn it. We are on the 4th day in error location. 5th, 6th, 7th, okay, up to 10 days you can expect. If needed, I'll take some more sessions on error location, but very soon you will see parajumbled also. And some people are asking about shortcuts for each and every topic. Sure, you will get. And let me tell you, while I'm teaching rules, what is in my mind, these rules cannot be found in any grammar book. మీకు ఏవైతే రూల్స్ ఇప్పుడు ఇవ్వడం జరుగుతుందో గత 12 ఇయర్స్గా ఐబిపిఎస్ ఎగ్జామినర్ ఇచ్చినటువంటి ఎవ్రీ ఇయర్ పేపర్స్లో ఏ గ్రామటికల్ రూల్స్ని అయితే వైలేట్ చేసినాడో ఆ గ్రామటికల్ రూల్స్నే మీ ముందుకు తీసుకురావడం జరిగింది తప్ప ఇది ఏ ఇంగ్లీష్ నుంచి వచ్చింది కాదు, ఇదంతా ఐబిపిఎస్ నుంచి వచ్చింది. గత 12 ఇయర్స్గా జరిగినటువంటి అనేక ఐబిపిఎస్ ఎగ్జామినేషన్స్లో అడిగిన క్వశ్చన్స్ని బట్టి వేటినైతే రెగ్యులర్గా వైలేట్ చేస్తూ ఏ గ్రామర్నైతే వైలేట్ చేస్తూ ఎగ్జామినర్ బిట్స్ మనకి ఇస్తున్నాడో వాటన్నిటిని స్టడీ చేసిన తర్వాత ఆ వయోలేషన్స్ని మీకు రూల్స్గా చెప్పడం జరుగుతుంది తప్ప దీస్ రూల్స్ యూ కెన్ నాట్ ఫైండ్ ఇన్ ఎనీ గ్రామర్ బుక్. సమ్ పీపుల్ ఆర్ ఆస్కింగ్ రిఫర్ ఎ బుక్ ఫర్ దెమ్. So that, my dear friends, it is not from any book. These are all from the IBPS previous exam papers where he did ask these violations. Through these violations, now you are learning all the violations as rules. For example, usually, naturally, generally, always, often. Actually, what we require there, V1. Or when third person singular is there, you have to apply V1 plus yes. But it is violated. So that I am telling, they will violate this. Please be careful. In the second one, preposition plus verb plus ing. After preposition, if you want to apply verb, you should apply verb plus ing. But he applies only V1. That is the violation. 2 plus V1. After 2, we have to apply V1, but he applies V1 plus ing. These are all the violations. From violations, we are learning rules. And for the last 12 years, he is following the same pattern, same rules. So that these are all from IBPS previous examinations and some SSC CGL examination. CGL Tier 1, there will be 15 in the past. From them, we have taken these all the rules. And the third rule, let, get, make, help, had better, had sooner. There you have to apply V1. Modal plus V1. You know that well. Modal plus V1. After modal plus V1, do plus V1, does plus V1, did plus V1. He always gives a mistake from singular plural. Is, was, has, V1 plus yes singular, or were, have V1 plural. So he violates it. He violates in the form of neither nor rule. He violates in the rule collective nouns, committee, team, group, family. He violates there in the bread and butter, time and tide, character and conduct, and furniture, luggage, equipment, information, stationery, news. Any part of singular is singular, any part of plural is plural. And with, along with, as well as vachinappudu, first subject should be considered. And you know, every and every is singular, each and each is also singular. You know, Mitrama, 10 miles or a long distance is wrong. Here 10 miles cannot take the verb. Long distance takes the verb. So that long distance is singular, 10 miles is a long distance. 5 times 5 is 25. 50 kgs, it does not take any verb. 50 kgs is a heavy weight. A heavy weight takes the verb, so that it is. And then there is a book. Because a book singular, we are using is. There are many books plural, so that we are taking or. There are many books. My dear friends, yesterday, ago, last month, last week, they always say about the past tense, there you have to use V2. And he gives have plus V3. Like this, I have seen a movie last night. Because last night is past tense, you have to apply saw. I saw a movie last night. When the clauses, I wish, it is time, it is right time, it is high time, we have to use V2. I wish, it is time, it is right time, it is high time, there we have to use V2. And one more bit, if you have a past habit, you have to use used to. Used to plus V1 and used to. And the last one of the day, with imaginary, impossible condition, we should use were instead of was. If I were you. If I were you. That is, if Gandhi were alive. This is impossible. If I were you, I cannot become you and you cannot become I. So that it is impossible, we are using were. Were ekkada use chestam, was use cheyakunda. Imaginary, impossible condition ఉన్నప్పుడు యూస్ చేస్తాం. మరిన్ని రూల్స్ మరలా నేర్చుకుందాం. All these rules will be provided through PDF format very soon. And 4 days are over. You learned a lot. And I advise you to write every rule, every bit. And you can take 1 hour for this. I take 30 minutes. And you to write notes, to make it in a proper way, you have to spend nearly 50 to 1 hour, 50 minutes to 1 hour. And this is IACE BRAHMASTRA for all of you to get more marks in IBPS Banking English section. Thank you. Thank you very much. Meet you again.